Recently, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for an international seminar. It was a joyous occasion as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During her visit to meet with our association members, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates. Throughout the ages, compassionate and enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in a Taoist tale about longevity, which Supreme Master Ching Hai shared with our association members during the international gathering on December 18th, 2008.
All right, your mama is here. How's everything? Good? Yes. Okay. How are you?
Good, thank you, Master.
Still working as a doctor, yeah?
Yes.
You did not retire yet?
No, I'm working full time now.
How come?
The kids are about to go to college and that sort of thing.
They are growing up, eh? You don't look any older. Say hello, Hamid. Hello to everyone. Hello. This is Hamid, the blue eyes. Yeah. Lay, that's good boy. Good boy. Okay, keep my feet warm then. Thank you. This is for the people, you know. You love. Yeah? Okay. Okay, enjoy Hamid. He's a very shy one. Normally, if he's goody, happy, they would jump all over, but this guy, he just stick around me. Huh? Go say hello now, good boy. Okay. Oh, you like her, huh? It's cool. It's good. You learn to be friendly, which is good. Now, we are reading some of the Taoist tale. Chang Bo Tun was very interested in Buddhism and Taoism. Even when he was a child, he read any book he could get. But his favorite texts were those on meditation and the art of longevity. He's not attracted to governmental office or any of those that making money, like business or any position in society. So now he went to a mountain, called Thiên Thai Mountain, to study meditation with a Buddhist monk instead. When he was about 60 years old, Chang Po Tun met a Taoist from Sichuan by the name of Liu Haizhang and began to practice the Taoist techniques of cultivating body and mind. Whoa, just like you guys sitting here cultivating body and mind. We keep reading it first, huh? And then we can try to expound it later. Po Tun had a friend who was a Zen Buddhist. The two men often met to meditate together and discuss Buddhist and Taoist philosophy. One day, the friend, whose Buddhist name was Hui Ting, went to Po Tun retreat and said to him, "Oh, I have mastered the technique of spirit travel." You know what that means, right? Astral projection, huh? Okay, I explain later. So I have mastered the technique of spirit travel. When I enter meditative stillness, I can send my spirit anywhere I want. That's different. I'm all excited, I want to tell already. Boton proposed, okay, shall we travel somewhere together today? And Hui Ting said, my pleasure. So asked Boton to Hui Ting, where shall we go then? And his friend said, we can go to the gardens in Yang County if you like, because I have heard that the flowers there are very beautiful. And they bloom, in full this time of the year. So they both sit on their meditation cushions or meditation chairs, the way you do, close their eyes and send their spirits to the flower gardens of Yang County. When Boton arrived, he found his friend already sitting on a bench. Hui Ting told Boton, I've already walked around the garden 3 times and you just came? So Boton only said, why don't we each take a flower back as a souvenir? So Hui Ting nodded. Then the friends walked through the garden and each plucked a flower. Back in Boton's place, the 2 men opened their eyes again and stretched their legs. Boton asked his friend, where is your flower? So Hui Ting could not find it. So Boton then reached into his sleeve and brought out a beautiful chrysanthemum. At first, Hui Ting was disappointed, but then he laughed and said to Boton, I'm glad that you were able to bring back a flower. At least one of us did. So Boton gave the flower to his friend and said to him, I know you appreciate flowers very much. Take this one home in memory of the good time we had today. Later, when Hui Ting had left, Boton's student asked him, why couldn't Hui Ting bring back a flower just like you did? So Boton replied to his students, saying that Hui Ting cultivated his mind only. Therefore, when he entered stillness, he could liberate only his spirit. As a result, the entire journey was in his mind only. On the other hand, I cultivate both mind and body. So when my spirit travels, it can take on corporal form and influence reality. That's why I could bring back a flower and he could not. When Chang Boton was about to enter the spiritual realm, he called his students together and said, after I have gone, you should cremate my body. At 99 years of age, he sent his spirit into the immortal realm. After the student cremated his body, they found among the ashes thousands of tiny fragments of bones that glow with a golden hue. This is what the Buddhists call relic, This is a master who lived between 960 and 1270 CE. He's one of the greatest exponents of the Southern Complete Reality School and is the author of the famous internal alchemical classic, Wu Cheng Pian, mean understanding the reality. Anybody travel like that recently? How about that? Any of you cultivated this? No? It is an art that has been lost. Maybe some people still can do that, yeah, but some cannot. Remember the master of Yogananda? After he went to the astral world to be a teacher there, not that his level is astral level, but he's appointed as a teacher in the astral level after he has left this physical one. So he come back to life in the flesh to give Yogananda a touch. And he was very happy. But I told you also that astral being can always manifest themselves in the flesh even, and come back to this world for a while, yeah? There were different times for different levels of being who can manifest themselves into this physical world. Depends from which level you come from, you can stay how long. And also depends on how meritorious you are, even as astral beings. There are those who have a lot of merit, there are beings who have not too many. Even just a normal ghost, some of them have more power than others. The one who has more power can manifest himself truly in the physical body and can even throw tantrum. If you go into his haunted house, yeah, he sometimes throw cups on the floor and breaking mirrors, all that stuff to scare you and tell you to get out, Sometimes tickle your toes. They're kind of possessive, They think that house belongs to them. That's why they don't want to get out. And anybody who come in, they think they invaded their house. Until they are free from the ghost existence, they will continue to believe that they are living in the physical body even. Now, let's check it out. So, this man has not been interested at all in worldly position as well as gain. So he went to study both with the Taoist and the Buddhist. He has been studying with a Buddhist monk. Okay, so at that time the Buddhist monk that he studied with obviously has transcendental power. That's why he could meditate and leave his body and go in the spirit, yeah? And later, at 60 years old, he met a Taoist from Sichuan, Liu Haichan. And then he practiced the technique of cultivating body and mind as well. The soul, he can cultivate with a Buddhist monk, but the body and the mind, he probably cultivated with this Taoist. Therefore, he could leave his body in some places, and then he travel in another places, and then even take also his material cells with him. So that over there he can actually pluck the flowers, physically. He doesn't have to take the whole body. That's why his student probably still can see him sitting there or in his room or whatever. I think there are one or two people in the world still can do that. Maybe in China and Russia. Surprised? Yeah. In Russia there is a lady who is not eating anything at all right now. Not eating, not drinking. Sometimes we expect, some phenomenal person would live maybe in India or Tibet or something, but it's not always. It's not always, yeah? We expect enlightened master live in some temple, yeah? Or some saintly person, a saintly priest live in church. Now, for a person who is not interested in fame and gain in this world, he's already half saint, I think. I mean, truly not interested and not lazy, It's different. And it's not only uninterested in the material gain, but there's another aspect to it. Like this person, why not interested in money and gain, For what reason? Okay? It's not just like, okay, he's lazy, he don't want to earn money, or he doesn't know how to count money, so he's not interested. Or maybe he has too much money, like inheritance, yeah, from parents, so he doesn't care. The reason you forsake money or fame is important. It's not the action alone, yeah?
It was a pleasure to have you with us today for Between Master and Disciples. Join us next Monday for part 2 of A Taoist Tale of Longevity, as told by Supreme Master Ching Hai. Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants is up next right after Noteworthy News, here on Supreme Master Television. May Providence grace your life with tranquility and divine love.